My name is Shoma Ohashi. I'm just your average run-of-the-mill high school student. I have a crush on the girl in my class named Yuki Midorikawa. It all started when I met her in the library. I learned we just happened to have similar tastes in books, and from there, we started talking. Next thing you know, I took a liking to her. Midorikawa-san is one of the prettiest girls in her grade. Honestly, she's way out of my league. I like you. Will you go out with me?
Yeah. I'll be in your care, Ohashi-kun.
Huh? I daringly asked her out and it was somehow a success. Afterwards, I heard through the grapevine that Midorikawa-san really liked me too. To be honest, in the beginning, I was really surprised, but as we started to spend time together, I gradually realized we were becoming a couple, and my happiness grew. And before I knew it, we'd already been dating for a month. Wonder what she wants to talk about. Maybe a celebration for our month anniversary? Midorikawa-san said she wanted to talk and meet her on the roof after class. I don't know what's up, but I'm sure it's something good. I went with a positive attitude, not knowing what I would be told afterwards.
Sorry, Ohashi-kun. I want to break up. I know we just started dating, but I'm really sorry.
Huh? Wait a minute. Can you tell me why?
I'm sorry. I won't tell you. It's just a simple breakup.
No way.
Well, I'm really sorry.
Midorikawa-san! This is a joke, right? There's no way. I didn't imagine that the important thing that she had to say was breaking up with me. We'd only dated a month. But it wasn't a joke or a prank. And from the next day, the distance between Midorikawa-san and I began to grow. Midorikawa-san! At least let me talk! Oh, good. She left. I just wanted her to explain why. If I did something bad, I would do my best to fix it. But the fact she won't even let me talk to her is just... Oi, Shoma! What's with the long face? Hey, Dad. It's nothing. Did you need something? Yeah, I've got some news that'll bring a smile to your face. What? When you say it like that, it's scary. Well, you know, Shoma, I have a fiancé for you. A fiancé? Huh? A fiancé? That's right. I have a regular at my work, you see, and it's their daughter. My dad is a company employee. It's a rather large and well-known company. So this regular customer, this means, to put it simply, the company has had some mutual benefits, and as a result of this, they are putting their children through a political marriage. Huh? But I didn't know anything about a fiancé. This is the first time I've heard about it. It's because I didn't tell you. It was a surprise. What a troublesome surprise. So, on your next break, you'll go and meet her. It'll be your marriage interview. By the way, this marriage is extremely important to my job, so try not to do anything rash, will ya? Just as I thought. In the end, this is all for you, isn't it? Hey, don't say that. I wouldn't have gone ahead with the marriage if she wasn't a worthy partner. Just relax. They showed me a picture of her. She's a real beauty. On top of that, I heard she's a good-natured girl. On the contrary, you're quite lucky, no? You get to marry a girl like that without lifting a finger. A fiancé? Honestly, I have zero interest. Since Midorikawa-san broke up with me, I couldn't care less about love or marriage. Whatever. Do what you want. Oh, I see. Well, keep your schedule open on your next break. So I dragged my feet to meet my fiancée, whose face nor name I knew. Since the girl I actually liked broke up with me, I didn't care what became of this wedding. And I didn't care about love anymore. Let's just get this wedding over with. But something unexpected happened. Shoma! This is the honorary daughter of the Midorikawa group, Yuki Midorikawa. Huh? The girl that's been introduced as my fiancé was my ex who just broke up with me, Yuki Midorikawa. After that, I finally got the full story from both our dads. My dad and Midorikawa-san's dad are each company's representatives. They have worked together for many years that they even have a deep friendship in their private lives. So through a mutual understanding, they decided to have their children marry and further develop both companies to construct a strong bond, which brought on the political marriage. So, what do you think, Shoma? Just as beautiful as I said she was, right?
Yeah.
Seems like you're nervous. Well, that's to be expected.
Course I am. Seeing my ex for an arranged marriage is definitely left field.
Well, let's get this show on the road. Shoma, you'll live with Yuki-san from today.
Huh? Why so sudden?
Learning about each other is number one. And didn't you say yourself? I could do as I please with this proposal.
Well, yeah, I said that, but...
You'll live together after you graduate anyhow, so think of it like practice for now.
But what about Midori Kawasan's feelings?
Of course, she's already agreed. Isn't that so, Yuki?
That's correct, Father. I have no objections.
Seriously? So, Midori Kawasan and I are officially engaged and started our life together. Such a fancy apartment. Seems like such a waste for two high schoolers to live here. Are we seriously going to live together? My partner is my ex. To be honest, I can only see an unpleasant future ahead of us. I'll prepare for the worst.
Welcome home, Ohashi-kun.
I'm home.
Dinner's ready. Or would you rather hop in the bath first?
I'll eat dinner first.
Okay, I'll get the table set.
Huh? She's acting completely normal. Thought it'd be unpleasant between us. Why is she acting so normal? Did she forget she broke up with me? No. There's no way. The more I see Midori Kawasan's attitude, the more it seems that way. She seems to have no problem with the situation we're in, and is acting the same as before we broke up. Oh, maybe she's even nicer to me than before. I want to ask, what does she think of our breakup? Does she even agree with the engagement? I have too many questions. But her change in attitude was so much that I couldn't bring myself to ask anything. I was bewildered and, to be honest, afraid. As pathetic as it is, I didn't find the situation horrible. That's because I like Midori Kawasan. I'm still in a state of limbo after being dumped. And on top of that, I'm living with Midori Kawasan. To be honest, it's not like I'm not happy. What if I talk to her and break off the engagement? Then we'll drift even further apart. What a mess. This time I've got to get back up on my feet. But that's what's scary, going with the flow. But I can't stay like this forever.
I'm coming in.
Midori Kawasan!
How's the temperature? Shall I wash your back for you?
No, I'm okay.
But we're engaged.
Even if we are, us bathing together is a bad idea.
Hey!
I'll be out soon, so just wait. What in the world? Just what is she thinking? However, Midori Kawasan's actions with these unknown intentions didn't stop there.
Ohashi-kun, can we sleep together?
Midori Kawasan? No way, that's no good too.
Really? We're engaged, so it should be okay.
For the time being, let's sleep in separate beds, okay, Midori Kawasan?
Okay, if you insist that much.
Okay, seriously, what the heck is she thinking? She's regretting getting engaged, isn't she? Say, that attitude of hers isn't because she doesn't like the idea of being engaged to me, right? But she's already dumped me once, it's only natural she wouldn't like me. I have absolutely no idea what she's thinking. However, Midori Kawasan only increased my worries virtually every day as she continued to approach me. She made me lunch, walked with me to school, and even though I told her no already, she asked again to take a bath together. She's really acting as if she forgot she dumped me. Is there a man who wouldn't be mistaken after going this far? The thing is, I still like Midori Kawasan. That's why I ended up thinking this way. Things like, maybe she still likes me, or maybe she actually regrets dumping me. So maybe if I clearly express my feelings for her again, we can go back to the way things were. I should clearly set aside time to talk with her. Just as I thought that, something else happened.
Yes, of course.
Is Midori Kawasan on the phone? I have to be quiet.
Just as you said, I'm doing everything right as a fiancé.
Huh?
So don't worry. On the other hand, about that promise.
Just as her father said. Could it be that everything Midori Kawasan was doing was instructed by her father? But Dad did say this engagement is important to both companies. So that's how it is. Midori Kawasan has no choice but to marry me. I could tell by the way she talks that that's what her father told her. That's why she acts like that. If I think about it a bit, it makes sense. She dumped me once already. There had to be a reason why she came at me like that, even though we split. I completely interpreted it in a convenient way. Well, that's that. I took a guess at everything and put the lid on my own feelings. So I asked Midori Kawasan if we could talk about something.
Oh, Hashi-kun, you had something important to talk about?
Sorry this is so sudden. I wanted to talk about what happens afterwards with us.
Afterwards? You mean as an engaged couple?
Yeah, even though we're engaged, I think we should call it off.
Huh?
It was strange from the start. We ignored both of our wishes and continued on with this talk of getting engaged. You actually hate the idea of it too, don't you, Midori Kawasan?
You're wrong,
I kinda understand with your family there's some benefits to marrying me. Honestly, I don't understand what exactly, but let's try to persuade our dads as much as possible that it's not unprofitable. If we talk with them clearly, I'm sure they'll understand. So you don't have to push yourself to do strange things for me. Sorry I made you do such painful things. This is fine, surely. She'll be happy I finally broke off the engagement. Is what I thought. Midori Kawasan, why are you crying?
Sorry, I'm going back to the bedroom.
Wait a minute! She was crying, wasn't she? But why? Were they happy tears? There's no way from the looks of it. Is it because I asked to call off the engagement? But why? My questions were bottomless, but I never get the answers. Midori Kawasan didn't come out of her room for the whole day. I didn't see her the next day either. I don't think she's eaten, and honestly, I'm pretty worried. And the cause of it, I'm sure. Why was she crying? Why won't she leave the bedroom? I have absolutely no clue. I have to talk with her one more time. Midori Kawasan, you awake? Sorry, I'm coming in. You can complain as much as you'd like afterwards.
Huh? Oh, Hashi-kun, what's this all of a sudden?
I was worried about you. You've been cooped up in the bedroom since yesterday. I'm really sorry. It's my fault you've been worried. To be honest, I don't understand why you were crying, but I do know the reason you did. That's why I have to apologize. And I wanted to talk with you one more time.
You don't need to apologize. I'm the one in the wrong. It's all my fault. I'm really sorry, Hashi-kun. I've just kept on being selfish. I didn't tell you the reason we broke up and didn't apologize for it. Then I just lived with you as if everything was normal.
No, that's...
It's only natural if you hate me. To think you could like me again.
Huh? Wait a minute. What are you talking about? I don't like you.
Oh, Hashi-kun, you hate me, right? That's why you wanted to call off the engagement.
No way! I was thinking you hated me this whole time. That's why I thought you'd be happy if I called off the engagement.
What are you talking about? Have we both misunderstood each other?
Seems like it. Let's calm down and start this conversation over. First, can you tell me the reason you broke up with me?
Again, sorry for not clearly explaining, but I couldn't say it. I have a fiancé that I have to marry, so we have to break up.
Huh?
My father told me out of the blue, you have a fiancé, you're going to marry him in the future. Of course I didn't agree because I was dating you, but it was useless. At my house, what my father says goes. He didn't listen to anything I had to say. I could only give up. I thought this would just cause trouble for you. That's why, at the marriage interview, I was really surprised. No way I imagined that my fiancé would be you, Hashi-kun.
I see. That's why you dumped me. But a brief explanation would have been fine.
I planned on telling you, but I definitely thought you would hate me, so I was scared. Either way, I dumped you, right? I honestly didn't think you would like me. That's why I tried to appeal to you in different ways to get you to like me again. Then, if I got you to like me again, I would tell you everything. But in the end, I made you want to break things off. I was thinking since our hearts were separated, we couldn't get back together, and I burst into tears. I'm sorry I made you feel so sad. Breaking up with you was really tough. Eh? Oashi-kun!
No, I'm sorry. I just went on without asking the reason why.
What do you mean?
I heard the phone conversation between you and your father.
You mean yesterday's?
Yeah, you said, I'm doing well, just as you said. So I thought all those things you did were just instructions from your father.
That's wrong. That was a conversation on if I was being a good fiancé.
I see. That's good. Honestly, I thought about it a bit. If you still liked me. But you dumped me, and I couldn't think any other way. And I misunderstood that phone call. That's why I thought it'd be good if we broke things off. Because I truly like you. I didn't want you to have any more painful memories than this.
Ohashi-kun.
But I was wrong. The fact that you still like me is just...
So, you hating me is my misunderstanding?
Yeah, I still like you, you know?
No way. I can't believe it.
Same here. Who would have thought that was the reason you dumped me? And from that, a sort of miracle happened. Hey, can we pretend I never said anything yesterday? I really do like you, Midorikawa-san. From here on, I want to be together forever as an engaged couple.
Yeah. Can we pretend I never said anything on that day, too? I want to be with you forever.
We resolved our misunderstandings and could make up with no issues. The next step is a married couple. We reestablished a bond that can't be broken, and we're happy.